Experiment comparing the coefficient of kinetic friction of the artificial turf and the natural grass for a shoe.
The experimental purpose of this project is to find and compare the coefficient of kinetic friction on artificial grass and natural grass to see which exerts more friction on objects.
The methods of our experiment is to put a specific amount of weight in the shoe, and as we pull the shoe with a string, we recorded the average amount of force that we exerted on the shoe. Then, we repeated the trials with more weights and on the artificial grass as well.
Experimental data. As you can see, each time the mass of the object increases, the normal force and kinetic friction also increases. We can also observe that the kinetic friction values of the natural grass are greater than the kinetic friction values on turf. Experimental data. Graph. Although these two graphs look very similar, there are still some differences. First, the amount of kinetic friction at 0 newtons of normal force on natural grass is greater than that of the shoe on turf. This is shown through the y-intercept in the equation. Results and insight. The friction coefficient for natural grass is greater than the friction coefficient for turf. This means that when a soccer ball is traveling on the field, it would require more force for it to travel faster on natural grass than on turf. It is also predicted that a slide tackle on turf would be smoother than a slide tackle on natural grass.
Some of the suggestions for further experiments are using a more steady pulling force so that we don't accidentally increase or decrease the normal force of the shoe. Also, doing the trials on a more level ground would also let the object have the equal amount of normal force as it travels, as the slope of the ground may determine its normal force. Additionally, more trials would definitely help shape our data better, as this would improve our linear regression and the R-squared value.